What's up, everybody? We're live here, the Party Chat podcast. This is the first episode, so don't mind all the random bugs and little mishaps. Today, we have our first guest, Cryptic Panther, and he joins us from the nation up north. And so, all right, let's get this started, Panther. We got a lot of stuff coming up, man.
We do.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff coming up for I want to say the summer for PlayStation, but the closest thing that we got now in February coming up, I think it's on Valentine's Day, is The Last of Us.
Oh man,
DLC coming up. And that's gonna be a lot better than the Walking Dead shit.
I can't say I haven't played any of the Walking Dead stuff,
Yeah,
and I've heard lots of good. So I mean, I can't complain too hard about the Walking Dead. I've heard good stuff, but
did you get to try the DLC for The Last of Us that came out in December, like the multiplayer map pack?
I don't know. I just didn't seem to get into the multiplayer at all of the Last of Us. But man, the story, the best fucking game I ever played.
Yeah. Story
wise, I don't think I've ever played anything that was just. Man, every time I played, it was a fucking emotional roller coaster. It was amazing. It was intense gaming. I loved it, man. I mean, anyone who could sit there and say, "Oh, I played Last of Us. It was just a fair game," and they have no idea. I mean, I'll say my age, and this is a topic for later. I'm going to talk about what games I grew up on. I mean, I grew up with Atari 2600, Commodore 64.
The best storylines ever.
Yeah, there was no such thing as a storyline there. I mean, there was nothing. So, The Last of Us, man, it was amazing. I loved it. I had no complaints to the game at all, except that the only thing I hated about it was I finished it.
the new DLC is supposed to be what, like Ellie and a friend of hers.
Ellie and Riley. Riley,
and it's supposed to be. Yeah. It's supposed to happen before the mainline DLC, right?
Yeah.
It's before the main story.
Yeah, it's prequel. It's a prequel DLC, okay, and. Cool. There's some interviews on I noticed there, like most people surf Reddit like on a daily or minute basis sometimes, and there were some videos posted up on one of the PS4 shares, the PS4 subreddit, some interviews off from Naughty Dog, and they talked to a couple of the stars for the DLC, man, and they showed some little bit of gameplay, a little bit of clips and stuff. I can't wait. I've been waiting for this, the confirmed date for DLC and Valentine's Day, and there's going to be a lot of wives and maybe even some husbands are going to be upset when their SO is sitting in front of the PlayStation 3 playing Last of Us DLC, because I'm going to be one of them.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What else is coming up that you're looking forward to? What's like the next title to come out for PS4? I think it's supposed to be like Drive Club, right?
They did delay it. It was supposed to be a launch title, and I was kind of bummed when they delayed it. But hey, I'd rather them delay it than give us a shitty game. I don't feel it for it.
Yeah, I don't want that experience again.
So the last thing that there was a recent gameplay trailer updated, put out Drive Club. It looks fucking amazing.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I mean, I haven't played a really good driving game. Gran Turismo 5, I played quite a bit of that. I loved it. So I'm looking for a different gaming experience. I want a racing game. We need more games for PlayStation 4, and unfortunately, we're kind of the birth of the console, so we're definitely on the waiting side of it. But I think the Drive Club is probably the next title. No official release date. Hopefully, early February would be nice.
Yeah.
So I can do the Last of Us DLC, and then I can move right into Drive Club.
Yeah.
I know.
What else?
Watch Dogs, and I know Infamous Second Son. Those are two titles that are fairly
Infamous
new.
Looks good, man.
Yeah, I played a bit of the first one, and I mean, probably some people are going to groan when I say I've never really played the Infamous series. I played a bit of the first one, and I liked it. I had fun.
Yeah.
I was playing a lot of different games at the time I was introduced to it, and I kind of got away from it. But the game looks fun. The new one looks amazing. I've seen some gameplay like everybody else has, but I'm looking forward to seeing it. I'm not going to probably pick it up right away. I may even look at picking up the old titles and playing through them, but it looks good.
It does.
Watch Dogs. I don't know. I mean, it's definitely interesting. The graphics look good from the gameplays and stuff we've seen. Some of the stuff they showed us back a few months ago. But like I said, another title that was delayed, and like I said, it's good them to delay it than hand us a title that's broken.
Especially Watch Dogs.
I'm looking forward to Watch Dogs as well.
Yeah, especially that one because
I don't know if it's going to be a day one pickup for me, depending on when it comes out and if there's anything else around it. But
yeah.
It kind of looks like someone made a comment online, and I'm quoting someone on Reddit. It looks like Assassin's Creed with cell phones.
Well, I mean,
it's made by the same people, so it's
yeah,
have some probably gameplay.
As long as they take their time, and
which is a good thing. I love Assassin's Creed.
Yeah, as long as they take their time and they do it right. So
yeah, as long as it's when they finally release it, it's polished. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Few of the titles that are no release dates at all that I'm looking forward to. The Order 1866.
Oh hell
yeah! PS4 exclusive.
Looks cool as fuck.
We only seen a little tiny bit of it.
Tiny little fucking couple minutes, yeah. But
yeah,
it looks good.
It looks cool. I mean, it's interesting. Technology meets 1866. It looks interesting.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to at least seeing some more. Whether the game is going to be any good, I'm looking forward to seeing more on it.
Yeah. For me, it's mainly Destiny that I'm excited for.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna pre-order. Until I get a chance, I'm gonna pre-order.
Since I first saw it, it just caught my eye, and then whenever the fuck it comes out, whether it comes out this year or next year, Uncharted 4 also looks really good.
Oh,
I mean, not looks really good. It's just we haven't seen anything of it, but it's just something that I've been waiting for a while. I really liked Uncharted 2 and 3.
I'm jonesing for Uncharted 4. I'm a huge Naughty Dog fan, just from the Uncharted and just from the Last of Us. I never played much of the other games they produced, but big Uncharted fan. I played all the Uncharteds, love them. Like the Last of Us, I already raved about it. I love it. Anything by Naughty Dog, I would have a hard time putting some money down to pick up a product because it's always top quality. I've never seen anything wrong with their stuff. Another game that looks interesting, and we don't have really any information at all, is Mad Max.
Mad Max. Tell us who haven't even heard anything about Mad Max. What's that about?
No, I mean,
I know it's about the movie, or I hope it's something dealing with the movie.
Well, it's kind of it's loosely based. I don't think it's like the exact movie tie-in from the information I've read online. Just that opening scene where the car drives down the road, the guy's laying half dead, and then he's gonna shoot him because he doesn't, he's dying in the desert. He has like one shotgun shell left, so he gets in his car, takes off, turns around, speeds down the road, and runs over him.
Oh shit!
That is just if you could find the video online for that Mad Max little intro trailer,
I tried,
awesome.
But I just I was trying to put up a video earlier, but it just totally screwed up the fucking stream. So
well, if you could find something and when we chuck it up online, if you could put it a link or something off it, because I don't know, it's a cool intro. I thought it was really neat. It piqued my interest big time.
No, that sounds good. And Mad Max has at least the movies have a really cool art style for video games. I think, especially that. Yeah. If it's anything like open world or anything like that, it'll be pretty good. So. Yeah,
there's like I said, there's a bit of info. I wish I had some more info to talk about, but I recommend anyone interested in gaming and anyone interested in something that looks cool, check out Mad Max if you can. I think it looks promising. Yeah. It may come out and be a complete bag of shit. I hope not, but hey, I'm trying to be optimistic.
You know what else looks good that I'm being optimistic for, and I'm really really hopeful for? It looks good so far as the new Metal Gear, man. I'm a huge Metal Gear fan.
Well, here comes the hate mail. I never played Metal Gear much. I tried playing it on PS2. I picked up a copy of the game. It was on sale. And man, I can't even tell you what Metal Gear it was. I didn't like it at all. I don't know, because maybe I should have started off with the first one, or maybe I should learn a little bit more about the game. But I just found it really tedious and just
it's
not my
completely
style.
Different from everything else. Yeah.
And like I said, I hear people rave about it all the time. They're like, oh yeah, Metal Gear this, Metal Gear that. And I'm like, I think the game sucked ass. But like I said,
depending on which one you picked up.
Yeah, I can't even remember now. It was so long ago. And like I said, I played for a while, and it was like I was going through the woods or the jungle thing, and you couldn't be seen by anybody.
Oh yeah, that's Snake Eater. That's Snake
Might have
Eater.
been, yeah.
Okay,
Might have
so
been.
here's my thing on Metal Gear. I first played Metal Gear in 1999 on the PlayStation 1, on the original PSX. That was the original Metal Gear for PlayStation, and that was instantly my favorite game ever. As soon as I played it, and it has been my favorite series until now. I love Metal Gear, and the thing is, if you picked up Snake Eater, honestly, it surprises me that you picked up Snake Eater and you didn't like that right away, because that's one of the best titles in the series.
Like I said, I'm not even sure what the title was. It was so long ago.
No. It was definitely Snake Eater if there was a jungle, and if it was on PlayStation 2. So yeah, it was Snake Eater. The first one is set in the Arctic in Alaska. The second one is set in New York City in the harbor on the bay, like just on the bay. That's it. On like one big oil rig, and then the third one, Snake Eater, set in the jungle and Russia and that area.
Yeah, I think that was it. So, I was trying.
But the gameplay on that and the graphics, especially for the PS2, was amazing.
Well, that's what drawn me. That was what drawn it to me. I mean, I know a friend of mine had played it, and he was talking about this, the series, and it was on sale cheap. So I was, I'll check it out and try it. It looked interesting, so I picked it up, and I don't know if I was expecting something different, and I just
I guess if your expectations,
games, maybe I had too high expectations, or like I said, I never played the first ones, and I didn't know how the mechanics and learning it, and I think I got frustrated with it, and I was playing a lot of like SOCOM and other stuff at the time, so I think that's what. Well. Yeah, so awesome. I think that's what kind of was the thing, was I was playing different games, getting more into shooters, and I thought, this is right up my alley, and it wasn't, and I got disappointed too fast. But I mean, hey, there's people out there that don't like the games I play, and that's fine.
And something that most people don't know about Metal Gear Snake Eater, which is the one I assume you were playing, is that it had a multiplayer. For later, I think there was another edition that came out later that had multiplayer on, and it was like pretty good. It was something that people still like to play on PC today. So, cool. So it's something that that game was awesome. But like you were saying, if you're not if you haven't been with the series since the beginning, it's I guess it's harder to get into, especially since you don't develop love for the characters. But I did, and up to Snake Eater, we kept most of the franchise characters and stuff, so that was good. After that, on Metal Gear Solid 4, you lost a few of them, but you still kept the main ones, but it wasn't the same. Metal Gear Solid 4 is nowhere near the other ones, but the new one looks good. At least graphically, it looks really good, and I really like the openness of it. Look, it looks cool. Like I said, I don't know what this series is going to bring, and if everything, if it evolves and stuff, it might be something I even might enjoy. But it's not on my radar at the moment. Yeah. The only other thing, I'll bring up a point in the chat. I don't even want to say his name because the hate mail will just flow. Pulse, our good buddy Pulse, made a comment in the chat. Says here, next game is Tomb Raider. Well, that's true. Tomb Raider's coming out Tomb Raider's next week.
Out. It's coming out remastered for PS, remastered for next gen. Yeah. Technically, it's not a new release, but it is a release for PS4.
Yeah.
So I guess that's the next. And anyone that had never played Tomb Raider on PS3 or Xbox 360, and they're looking for a game to play, I recommend it. I loved the game. I picked it up on sale on digital download of the PSN store. And I liked the game. It was fun.
Me too. I have it for PC, and if it looks anything like the PC version, I gotta tell you,
it's apparently supposed to look better on PS4 than it does on PC.
Yeah. Wow, because on my PC that shit looks ridiculous. When you're walking through the jungle, you see every fucking texture of you see moss on the fucking on the trees. It's just I'm breathtaking. Graphically, at least.
Yeah, if there was a way I could repurchase it, already having owned it on my account, and repurchase for a cheaper price on the PS4, I think I would repurchase it to play it again in full on, next gen or current gen. I guess we have to call it now.
Not only that, I think they also changed her face, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, it updated the graphics from. I've seen some screenshots and stuff, and the graphics are updated big time. But there's nothing new added, so it's just replaying the game prettier. And I'm not much for replaying games. I It's
Yeah,
rare that
me
I'll
neither.
play a game
I mean,
twice.
some games are completely replayable, but I don't think that one is at all.
I went back and I never went back and got all the trophies. I'm not a huge trophy whore. Some people
Yeah,
are.
me neither.
I used to be a gamer score, big achievement hunter. Back on the Xbox days, man, I play games just for achievements. It was bad, and I started hating gaming for that reason because it was an addiction. It was bad.
Well,
I go to work and
I hear that the
go to work.
Xbox One has achievements for Netflix. If you're into
Yeah.
that shit.
No thanks.
Yeah,
Oh,
I heard there's like an
I-
achievement for logging in to Netflix
There's-
every day for 30 days. There's an achievement for
liking or reviewing so many shows.
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of the Rooster Teeth guys. I don't know if anyone knows the Rooster Teeth guys
Yeah,
are,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I watch a lot of their Let's Plays, and they have like a little video gaming series. And I watch a lot of their stuff, and they talk about a lot of they're big Xbox.
Well, they started
fanboys.
with
Like,
the Halo red
Yeah.
versus blue series.
Right, and
That's
they're
how
like
they became
achievement
big, so.
hunter. I mean, that's that's basically it's pretty much Xbox for them all the way. And I'm not going to hate on them for that, but because the guys are entertaining and they talk about some of the weird achievements that are out there for like watching Netflix. And yeah, I'm glad PS4 doesn't have that. Watch Netflix and earn a
We have the
bronze
trophy.
trophy.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
don't see how. I don't. I don't understand this. But I don't know if it's an Xbox thing or is a Netflix thing that they did that.
That's an Xbox thing.
Yeah?
It's an Xbox thing.
They
Yeah,
gave
it's
the
got to be.
achievement for that. Yeah.
Yeah, watching it's rating or reviewing or something. They were talking about it. I laughed my ass off thinking, yeah, they want you to earn an achievement for watching TV shows.
All I know is if I would see Cryptic Panther received an achievement for rating so many things, I'll be commenting on that like loser.
Nothing better to do than watch Netflix for a trophy. I think an achievement. If it popped up after over time just by watching it, whatever. I mean, everybody would eventually get it unless it was the way of turning it off. But I mean, yeah, if you have to actually review stuff, and I've never reviewed anything in my life. Just to get an achievement, that's sad.
Yeah, that's
like I said.
No, it's not reviewing. It's rating. Rating, just
yeah.
rating. Which I mean, the whole point of Netflix is to rate shit so that it can recommend good things. But either way,
I used to play games just for trophies or achievements. I shouldn't say trophies because it's two different things. But I used to play games just for the achievements. It got bad. It came to a point where I'd play a game knowing, oh, if I do these 5 things, I'll get this achievement, and I kind of got away from that when I switched to PlayStation. Like trophies, I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Hey, I still like to see the trophy pop. Don't get me wrong, and I'll play games, and challenge myself to get trophies. But if I don't get them all, I don't panic and don't freak out. But it's funny.
Yeah.
People would sit there
for Battlefield 3. I wanted to go like platinum, but I never got to. I just got the one trophy that was like the hardest. But speaking of trophies, it's actually something related to what I want to talk about. I want to talk about PlayStation Now and how that's gonna. What do you think that's gonna bring, man? I mean, are you excited for PlayStation Now? I'm a little excited, but how about you?
Yeah, I'm to a point. I'm really excited. It's I mean, it kind of brings backwards compatibility to a console that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And I mean it wasn't a big thing for me to go from PS2 to PS3 because. After PS2, I went to Xbox for quite a while. I played 360 for a few years, and it was basically based on the fact that people I worked with and people I associated with, that's what they were playing. So I picked up an Xbox, and I played because that's what my friends were playing. And then down the road, I switched jobs, and I had money. I said, well, I'll buy a PS3 because there was games exclusive that I wanted to play. So I had 2 consoles for a while, but after playing them both, I got tired of my 360.
Yeah.
And I became a PS3 player. And now I don't think I'd go back to Xbox. They'd have to do something pretty fucking amazing for me to want to go back.
No,
and the Xbox One is not it.
No.
So
I mean, Xbox One has some pretty good exclusives that I'm really excited about. But I mean, some of them are available for PC.
Yeah.
So
I watched some gameplay video of Forza. Man, the game looks amazing. The game looks really good.
Yeah,
I don't know.
But we're getting Drive Club, and we might be getting what was the other driving game we're getting later on?
It's called The Crew.
The Crew, yeah. So
it's more arcadey. It's a little more arcadey.
Right. Still, I mean,
yeah,
if you're into that arcade side, there's also the Need for Speed series. But
right. So yeah, I mean, the Crew.
They have Forza, but I mean, it's not something that I'm willing to go for.
No, I mean, like I said, the game looks amazing. I'm not going to give them props. They've done well in that Forza game. It looks good. Like the PlayStation Now, the biggest question I have is they never released like subscription. Is it by game? Is it like a Netflix thing? You pay like so many bucks, so much a month, and you can have access to so many games.
Yeah, they haven't said anything about subscription,
right?
But
so
I'm pretty sure it's going to be like a monthly thing or maybe a yearly thing.
Or yeah, I mean, is it time? Like in other words, if I want to say play The Last of Us on my PS4, do I only get it for 24 hours or 48 hours, or can I have it for a month? Or
that sounds.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, to be able to go back and play the games, like there's nothing on my PS3 that. The only reason I kept my PS3 was The Last of Us because I knew DLC was coming and Grand Theft Auto 5.
Yeah.
I don't think I've never put anything else back in my PS3 since I got my PS4 because that's the only games that I play. And I even still have my PS3 games left. I have a few here that I haven't sold yet.
I'm trying to catch up with Borderlands and what's the BioShock.
I was thinking about even downloading BioShock Infinite, and I never yet. I'm kind of like, well, I never really played the other ones. Am I going to want to play this? And I don't know.
I haven't played any of the other ones, but that one looks really good.
I'm probably going to download it, so at least in my history, and that way if I decide later I want to play it, I have access to it.
That's right.
But with PlayStation Now, it'd be nice if when you're connected with your account, and they go, oh, you owned this game before, then we'll give you a discount on replaying the game or having access to content.
Yeah, that would be if they have like a per game subscription thing, but I don't think they'll have that.
Yeah, I don't know what they're. I like to see the model of it to know what it is, and I mean, I'm happy also that finally us up here in the Great White North that we're going to have access to it the same time the rest of North America is. Because usually we're usually left in the fucking dark. Like Netflix was forever to get up here. We don't even have Hulu. We have none of those series. The access you fellas have. So not that I would use them, but we don't. Like, anyone who does, we have to fucking. There's ways around getting access to these things, but. I'm happy that Canada's going to get access to it, and I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. That I'll be able to finally sell my PS3 and my games and say, look, I can sit down if I want to play some Grand Theft Auto, I can just go to PlayStation Now and play it. Or I'm hoping they. I wonder how big
their library is going to be when it launches.
Yeah, and I mean, it gives people a chance to go back and play PS2 games. I think even PS1 games.
Yeah, probably all the way back to PS1, but I mean. Who the fuck wants to play a PS1 game? I mean, I don't think people remember how bad they looked. I think people have forgotten. They're jaded, man. They were really bad.
I never had a PlayStation 1. I had a friend of a friend or something had one. And I was over their place, and I was like, hey, this looks cool. Like, never seen this base game. It was all new.
Oh, yeah. Cool, for the time, it was amazing. It was revolutionary.
And like, but I mean, to look back now, I'd be like, oh, yeah, that looks like crap.
Yeah. I think honestly, if I could play PS1 games via PlayStation Now, I think the only ones I might go for are like Crash Bandicoot, because even though they played bad, they were like a platformer that was fun as fuck to play.
So
but like Tomb Raider, I don't think I'll play like Tomb Raider, because Tomb Raider was basically her face was a fucking block. I think it had like 10 polygons in the whole face.
Shit, polygon face and polygon tits.
Yeah, her tits were pointy. They were like pyramids.
Pointy tits and a polygon face.
Yeah, so I don't think I'll go for that.
No.
For games.
But
like
I mean,
that.
like I said, it's some people, for nostalgia, they'll go back and try to do that. But I recommend against it. I mean, you can't always go back. Some things don't hold up, and it'll ruin your memories. I mean, I like trying to go back and watch.
What would you go for if you could play some games that you grew up on? What games would you be playing?
Stuff I grew up on, man. I grew up on all the old stuff, all the old Marios. But if you're talking PlayStation, then I don't have any because, like I said, I never had a PlayStation to a PS2. So I mean, the God of War series would be the biggest thing I like to.
I never got into that. My brother was really into it, but I just
God of War. God of War 3. I actually should say that I still have that. I think I still have that downstairs to beat because I come close to beating it, and then I got playing something else, never went back. So I God of War 1 and 2, I played them I think 3 times each. And I'm not much for replaying games. That's how good they were to me. I replayed them.
If you wanted like old school games, I heard there's a Tetris coming out. Did you? No, but I'm serious.
Yeah,
I can look for that right now, but
I read something. Yeah, there was something about Tetris coming up with the PS4 or something. I thought it was a joke.
No,
at first,
and the PS3 version, actually, the PS3 version got like it was like fucking. It got reviews for days, man. That thing was supposed to be amazing. I never played it, but
PlayStation Now is big. Is going to be big. I shouldn't say it's going to be. It has the potential to be really big. Just depending on the service. I mean, it depends on what the business model they have behind it. I mean, anything to possibly bring more games to gamers can't be a bad thing, right?
Yeah, it's supposed to be by Ubisoft. So Ubisoft is going to be the one bringing it. Oh crap. Sorry guys, just a little bit of switching frames there. But yeah, it's supposed to, the new Tetris is supposed to be by Ubisoft. It's supposed to have multiplayer too, so that sounds good. That sounds like something that's gonna be fun.
Hey, Andy, like I said, anything to bring more games to gamers. So, if someone wants to bring Tetris, I mean, someone out there will run over their grandmother to play it. You know, not me, but I'm not a big Tetris fan. There's not enough killing in it.
Jesus Christ!
Not enough killing. Enough fast
you could always kill it on Tetris, you know?
Kill it, yeah. Or I guess every time you complete it, all you think I'm.
Yeah. Oh man, I just killed it.
Yeah, I just killed it.
Yeah.
Well, hey, like don't don't laugh, man. Like we talked about upcoming games, and we talked about PlayStation Now, and we talked about DLC. Let's talk about the PlayStation Plus games.
Oh, I know that you've been really into Resogun, man.
I've played a lot of Resogun. I've stepped away from it for a while. Resogun, I loved it. I thought when I first seen it, I'm like, what the fuck is this? I seen it at the big PlayStation launch show, and I'm like, that looks retarded. Like, why do I want to play that? It looks stupid. So anyways, when I got it, it was free, so I downloaded it. Let's try it. Man, that's fun. I mean, I had fun. And co-op, I mean, you can play with your buddies. So me and my buddy Tronstar, we play quite a bit of it. If you're looking for a game to play and you're not looking to, to get in depth into like playing multiplayer like Battlefield or getting on like Killzone or anything, it's a fun game.
And have you started the January's game Don't Starve? Have you started
yes,
that yet?
I was wanting to talk about that. I do. It's different.
It's not my cup of tea, but
have you played it?
No.
Play it. It's fun. Play it.
Yeah, I had to try it. I downloaded it already, but
when I first seen it back, I'm trying to think. It might have been Sergeant Merrill. I don't know if you follow him on YouTube or not, but he'd done a little play of it on a PC for a while, and he'd done a little gameplay of it. It looked like an interesting little game, and I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. And I think, well, if it's a free demo or something, but it was on PC only at the time, so I kind of like, oh well, I'm not a PC gamer. My PC's crap, so I won't even worry about it. So anyways, I heard it was coming out for PlayStation. I got excited, and I played it, and it's funny. I was playing it last night, and I was in party chat with Pulse, and he was playing Killzone or something, and I was playing it, and I done some stupid shit, and I kept getting killed. I don't starve. I never starve to death. I usually get killed by doing something stupid. So it's a fun game. I like it. I mean, it's something different. It's something to just jump on and play. If you're looking to play a game, but you don't want to play like anything hardcore, or if you're kind of looking to waste some time,
it's really fast paced. So
yeah, and some of the other PlayStation Plus games. I played Contrast.
Ugh.
I first thought
hated it.
Tried it?
Yeah.
You tried it?
Yeah.
I liked it. I didn't think I would. I'm thinking I see these indie games all the time, and I'm like, it's like, why? Like, why would someone do this? And then I seen Contrast. It's free for PlayStation Plus. I'm like, I'll download it. I mean, it's free. I'm not going to just say, well, fuck it, never play it. I'll try it. So anyways, I played it, and it was kind of fun. I enjoyed it. I mean, I beat the game. I played it till I beat it. So there was a few little twerky little gameplay mechanics that were kind of a little broken, but they've patched it since. But unfortunately, I already beat it before they patched it. But I think it's a neat little game. It's free. The other games that are either, I guess, they're free to play. They're not PlayStation Plus exclusives, but Warframe I've only played a little bit of.
Yeah, they are exclusives to PlayStation. I mean, the console exclusive to PlayStation 4, because Xbox One doesn't get any of the free to play titles at all.
Okay, so Warframe I've played a little tiny bit. My good buddy Hosimovic, he plays it quite a bit. He's played a lot more than I have. It looks cool. I played a little bit of it. I think it's kind of cool. It'd be better once you got into it and played maybe some co-op with a friend. It might be a lot better. And I can't speak for the other games. Blacklight Retribution. I know you played it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't.
Blacklight is really good.
I'm gonna have to give it a try. I've seen some gameplay video and it looks kind of interesting. I just haven't had a chance to I shouldn't say I haven't had a chance. I haven't really sat down and try and played it. So.
I think if we all get together, if we get a group together and we play it, I think that's gonna be like even more fun than
yeah, exactly. And that's
than
what maybe
alone,
that's what to step away from Battlefield.
It's really, I mean, the art is it's really original. The art style and the couple of things that they do is pretty original. They have this like, visor thing that you pop down, and it's obviously timed, like it runs out. You can't use it forever, but you pop it down and you can tell where the enemies are, and like you can see like weaknesses in the walls and shit like that. And then you just pop it up and go over there. You know, it's pretty cool. And then there's some game modes. I mean, they've kind of like done their own thing to the game modes, the classic Call of Duty game modes, like they have like domination and things like that. But they've done their own little twist to them, and I like it a lot. It's a completely playable game. It's more than playable, and for being free to play and designed by a somewhat small studio, it's not too bad. So
yeah,
I definitely recommend people if you're on PS4 get it, and if you're on PC, it's also available for PC. Blacklight.
Yeah, I mean, it was PC. It was PC first. So yeah, like I said, I've seen a little bit of gameplay of it, and I don't really know anyone that's playing other than you, right off the top of my head. So we'll jump on, give it a try.
Yeah.
The other one is DC Universe.
I tried it too, and I kind of liked it, but I didn't keep going. It's just not my thing.
I don't know. I haven't played it. I know there's been like 3 or 4 like DLCs or patches or something. I know my PlayStation updated DC Universe like 2 or 3 times in the last 2 months or something. So
yeah.
I'm gonna jump on and give it a try eventually. And War Thunder is what I'm waiting for.
Oh man, I played that. I played it.
I know
because
you.
I cheated. I cheated and I made a European account just for that, and it's completely worth it. It was something that I played on PC, and I gotta tell you, I did better with the controller, which surprises me because on PC you kind of like you fly with a mouse and keyboard, and you kind of like aim the mouse where you want to fly to, so it should be really easy. But on controller, with the controller, it was like so much easier to. I don't know. I'm not gonna get into controller versus keyboard and mouse thing, but either way, it plays really good on PlayStation 4. It plays really good, and it's super fun.
I can't wait to. And I've seen some new gameplay video where they're adding armor and tanks.
Yeah.
If you watch any Robots videos, he played some of the.
You gotta link me to that because I'm dying to see some footage of it.
Yeah, I'll have to chuck you a link. Yeah, there's some Robots video of him playing the tanks. It's a beta, I think, still.
Yeah, it is.
For War Thunder, but it looks good. It looked really good on PC, so I'm hoping that'll carry over to PS4 when it's released. So
on PS4, it looks just as good. It's
amazing.
Like
I don't know why it's not in North America yet, but we should hurry the hell up.
I think it's Sony laziness, if I remember correctly, reading.
Get your shit together, Sony.
Yeah, but it's a good game and it plays really good. And once eventually they're gonna have naval combat too. But I don't think that's in development yet. Like you were saying, the ground combat is some beta. So, but
yeah, the tanks and stuff. So I don't know what else is involved, but I've seen this a little bit of gameplay video, and it looks good. It looks interesting. Like I said, I'm looking forward to playing it. Whether we only get planes for a year, I don't care. It's a free to play game. It looks amazing. It's big maps and interesting stuff. So hey, like I said, more games the better. I'm a gamer.
Yeah, and also PlanetSide 2 is coming to PS4 soon. And I'm gonna tell you right now, that's gonna be our new Battlefield. That game,
think?
Yeah, that game is fucking tastic, bro. And it's first of all, I don't know if you know much about it. It's open world, so it has continents. I think it's like 3 continents right now, and I know they just added a 4th, if I'm not mistaken. I know they just added a new one, and I think it was 3 and they added a 4th. But basically, there's a continent that's huge. I'm not even gonna begin to tell you how big the playable area is, and it's a constant like conquest battle all the time. Completely there's no matches. The game, there's no beginning and end to a match. It's just you're always fighting for territory in the server. So
if you join a game, you're joining in the middle of a battle. It's not like,
exactly.
It's not like you're playing. It's not like you're playing Goma Railway and it's done and you want to operate locker.
No.
You join the game and you're killing motherfuckers.
Yeah, you're joining in on the server is the whole server is set to the one continent, and you're basically just fighting for like areas of the map. but it's amazing because you could be like you could be with your friends in a squad of like, okay, 4-5 people, and you could say, let's just go down to fucking X point, whatever, and you're all racing over there, and you go over a hill and you see a fucking battle right below you of like fucking 150 200 people just battling, and you're like, holy shit, I have to go through that. So now you're part of that, and then you either help or you go around and flank and just get the fuck out of there and move on to whatever you want to do. But it's like just fucking epic, man, and it plays just like Battlefield, and in the sense that it's a class system, and it has a lot of the same. The classes are pretty much the same as Battlefield. In fact, the whole game is almost like Battlefield in space, or in the future, excuse me. So but
there was back in the day, I used to I was an Xbox gamer and stuff. I was a PC gamer for a few years, and there was a PC game back quite a few years ago. I can't even remember how long ago. It's quite a while ago, and it was kind of based on the same thing. There was, I don't know if it was like map. It was a giant maps, and there was bases, and you had to take over a base. And how it played out is you played a certain class, and you ranked up that class. In other words, if you played a pilot, that was your job. You played as a pilot, and as you played, the more you played, you got more skill. I don't know if you got skill points. I didn't play it much. It was a little like there was a free demo. And I played a little tiny bit of it.
That sounds good. I don't even.
And it was a game that I thought would really be cool, but then it turned into like it's an MMO type deal. You have to play it. You have to dedicate time to play it. And back then I wasn't into that. I don't think I'd even be into that now.
Yeah.
But it sounded really cool. And the PlanetSide 2, from what I've seen, is kind of the same thing. It's a big open world with battles going on all over the place, and and it's not the same as playing a round-based game like Battlefield or Call of Duty or like Killzone and stuff. It's not a round-based.
And it has
you're fighting for territory. You're fighting for like take over bases or whatever it is. And then, like I said, I've seen some PlanetSide 2 gameplay, and it looks like a pretty fast-paced,
dude, it's amazing,
military-style shooter. It looks good.
Yeah, it is.
I'm definitely going to try it when it comes out. It's free to play it too.
I am excited to play. Yeah, it's free to play. It's free to play.
Yeah, so
I'm excited to play it on PS4 mainly because I get to play with all you fuckers, and playing with people is better, especially games like that. Like Battlefield,
exactly.
and multiplayer games are better with more people.
Friends,
but the game is amazing, and the good thing about PlanetSide 2 is that it has something for everybody, like for all of us that come from PS4. It has it has C4. So if you're like really into playing the support class on PS4, it has all that stuff. It has really, really, really good sniping. It has rocket launchers. Has tanks, vehicles like that. It has flying vehicles which fly a little bit more like helicopters than planes, but nonetheless, the game is like all around good fun. So
yeah, like I said, I've seen some gameplay video, and it's PC right now. Stuff I've seen looks good. Like I said, when it comes out, I'll definitely be giving it a try. Any release date on that yet?
No.
You know?
No.
I haven't heard either. So
it was supposed to be a January launch, but
I want some fucking release dates. I'd rather have them say. I'd rather have them come out and say, "Oh, the game's not coming out till July or August." Yeah. Well, at least they know.
Here you go. April. There you go. You happy now? Are you happy now?
Sweet.
Mid-April.
Here we go.
Awesome. I gave you a release date.
Thanks.
Yeah,
perfect.
That's definitely my top watch out for game right now.
Yeah, like I said, there's a lot of games that I know that are coming, and like I said, there's no release dates on a lot of them. Even we didn't mention one of the upcoming games I know could be interesting is a Division, but there's a sickening rumor, a sickening rumor that it's not going to be this year.
Yeah.
I'm hoping that rumor is wrong, because there was a lot of talk it was going to be a 2014 release, and all of a sudden it was supposedly released.
I think people are expecting like late 14, maybe for the holidays.
Yeah, that was originally how it was projected. They never give a date, but they did say 14. And then there was one of the developers or one of the guys that working on the game is reportedly quoted as saying that it's going to be an early 2015 release. Now I'm thinking, well, they can say what they want.
Yeah.
Like I said.
But if their bosses say get it out, but I mean Ubisoft, it's Ubisoft, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but they're known for pushing back a game if they have to. So
and I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Like I said, it's.
I think it'll be alright.
Need any more debacles in the gaming world. 2013 was a fucking train wreck.
Yeah.
So we're hoping 2014 is going to be better.
Why do you do this to us, Battlefield? I don't understand. We were such loyals. But,
oh
well.
Shit.
So yeah, man. Is there anything else you want to bring to the table before we close?
Well, The only thing that I gotta say is a little self promotion, maybe.
Oh yeah. Well,
A little
that's part
self
of the
promotion.
closing.
I'll do self promote myself.
What are you doing nowadays on
I'm
YouTube?
working on my YouTube channel, which may change in the near future. Still it's youtube.com/Cryptic Panther. There's gonna be some changes coming to my channel. I'm gonna be changing the channel completely, but it's gonna be gaming based. It's all gonna be gaming. I'm not gonna be putting up vlogs of me sitting there crying about spilt milk and shit.
Hey man, put up all the things. Put up everything.
Put up all the things.
Yeah,
okay.
seriously, put up all the videos, man.
I'll start a diary and some shit. I'll sit there wrapped in a fucking doily reading my fucking diary.
Dear diary, today I played Resogun again.
Dear diary, Killer still hasn't played Contrast or Don't
Oh fuck it,
Starve.
I'm not gonna play. Well, I play Contrast. I'm
Yeah, I haven't played Don't
Don't
Starve.
Starve soon. I'm gonna play some soon. I promise.
I'll tell you. I played last night, and what I'm going to say is you can set little traps, and there's rabbits. So you set a trap, and you bait it with a carrot, and you catch a rabbit.
Oh shit!
So
You can catch a rabbit.
When you catch it, it's in your inventory. So when you go to your inventory, you see the rabbit. Your options
Is
are
it alive?
yeah, is to murder it. It says murder.
Oh.
One of the options it says murder.
I understand now. Now I understand why you like it so much because you get to kill shit.
That's what I'm saying. Like you get to kill shit, and whenever you press the option for murder, he makes a little motion like that he makes for collecting stuff, and you hear the little squeal of the rabbit.
Oh.
I'm thinking that is fucking funny.
I don't think I want to like that, man.
Oh come on! It's not like that's why you're ripping the rabbit's head off or nothing. I'm not sadistic.
That's why I'm not gonna like
an animal lover. I'm an animal lover, but whenever you give me the option to murder the rabbit, I laughed. I was like,
That's awesome.
That is too funny.
That's fucking awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
No,
my New Year's resolution is gonna be to play that.
Yeah, there you go. Long enough. But no, on my YouTube channel, I'm hoping soon to hopefully have another BF4 montage. The PlayStation recording would work a little better for me. I'd be a lot happier. Yeah, until they lift HTCP, I don't think I'm going to be getting like an Elgato or anything anytime soon, but that could change as well. Yeah. Yeah, check out my channel. I'm going to try to be a little more consistent with putting up videos. Also, I have a Twitch as well. It's linked on Killer's Twitch as well.
Yeah, it's down. If you're on the live stream, I have a link down there.
Yeah.
If you're not, it's twitch.tv/TheCrypticPanther.
Yep, and that could be changing as well. I'm looking at maybe possible rebranding, but if I do that, I'll try to link as much stuff back and forth. A new me. It's still gonna be Cryptic Panther. I'm still gonna be known as the man with no filter, the raging Canadian.
It will soon be the CP Love.
Yeah, not a chance. Not a chance. I'm one of the few angry Canadians.
So the CP fuck.
Yeah. Fuck. Yes.
And you're also on Twitter.
Yeah.
So follow on Twitter
Panther.
at
Cryptic
Panther.
Cryptic Panther. Yeah. Like I said, I'm gonna hopefully in the near future get myself a better schedule for doing some live streaming, and hopefully a more consistent ability to put up some videos. Whether it's awesome gameplay, whether it's some more battle fails. I may have anyone. You know, I'm not going to do a top 5 or a top 10. Like there's lots of those videos out there. But if someone has some video clip or a clip they want to link to me, I'll definitely watch it. I'll share it. I'll help promote your channel on my stuff. Like I said, I don't get a lot of viewers, a lot of subscribers, but hey, I'll start small.
It's a start. Yeah.
Even the great level cap had 1 subscriber at one time. So and it was probably his mom.
Yeah. Probably himself. An alternate.
Yeah. He had a second YouTube channel. He subscribed to himself.
Yeah.
I'm not even
somebody
that lame.
To watch my videos.
I'm not even that lame.
He used to get a lot of hate on Reddit. Well, anyways, yeah, let's close it up. If you guys want to follow me, I am on Twitter at Killerwin. On YouTube, I am at youtube.com/IamKillerwin. You could also check out my somewhat new and obscure website, killerwin.net, where I just basically blog about gaming and movies and shit, if you want to do that. Otherwise, that's it for us, guys. We're Killerwin and Cryptic Panther from... also check out Pro Battlefield, which we both part of, and we'd like to move that forward somehow. But yeah, that's it. Have a good one, and we'll see you next time, guys. Peace.
Later. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man.